Hey, a beacon in Minecraft is a unique block that emits a bright beam of light into the sky and grants powerful status effects to players nearby. These effects, often called buffs, can include increased movement speed, faster mining, higher jumps, extra damage resistance, greater strength, or steady health regeneration. To unlock a beacon's full potential, you first need to gather the necessary components: 5 pieces of glass, 3 blocks of obsidian, and 1 Nether Star. The Nether Star is dropped by the Wither, a challenging boss that you summon using soul sand and 3 Wither skeleton skulls. Once you have these materials, you place them into a 3x3 crafting grid with glass in the top row and on either side of the middle row, the Nether Star in the center of the middle row, and obsidian along the entire bottom row. When you finish crafting the beacon, you cannot just place it anywhere and expect to receive its benefits. You must set it atop a pyramid made from mineral blocks, specifically iron, gold, diamond, emerald, or netherite blocks. These materials can be mixed and matched, and the game treats them the same for activating the beacon's effects. The shape of this pyramid has multiple tiers, starting with a 3x3 base for the smallest or tier 1 version. If you want to reach the maximum power of a fully upgraded beacon, you need to stack up layers of mineral blocks in increasing squares. A 3x3 at the top, then a 5x5 beneath it, then a 7x7, and finally a 9x9 at the bottom. The largest version requires 164 blocks in total. The beacon itself must be placed on the center block of the top 3x3 layer. If your construction is correct and nothing is blocking the beam's direct path to the sky, the beacon will project its signature light upward, and you can then interact with it to select your buffs. The game calls these buffs primary powers and secondary powers. At the first and simplest level, you can choose between speed or haste. Once you add more layers to the pyramid, you unlock additional powers, which include resistance, jump boost, and strength. The final and largest version, with 4 complete tiers, also grants a secondary power option, which is usually regeneration, but you can alternatively strengthen your primary power to level 2 if you prefer a bigger boost in that main effect. Players often love beacons for many reasons. Speed is helpful when traveling around large bases or venturing between projects. Haste transforms mining by letting you break blocks at a rapid pace, which is particularly effective when combined with a high-efficiency pickaxe. Strength is prized on many multiplayer servers for aiding combat, while resistance and regeneration keep you alive against mobs and other players. When dealing with massive builds or complicated underground excavations, a beacon can save hours of time while also letting you move around with ease. It is possible to place multiple beacons next to each other on the same pyramid if you arrange them carefully and ensure that each beacon can still see the sky. Doing this allows you to enjoy multiple buffs at once, such as Speed 2, Haste 2, and Regeneration, which can be incredibly valuable for large-scale projects or community servers. Stained glass placed directly above the beacon changes the color of the beam, and stacking different colors of stained glass creates blended hues. This lets you use the beacon as a bright decorative accent or as a landmark in large worlds, where you might color code them to indicate different areas or portals. Common mistakes when working with beacons include forgetting that the beam must have a clear line to the open sky. If you have built a roof or left a solid block above the beacon, it will not function. Another issue is an incomplete pyramid. Even if one block is missing, the higher level powers will not activate properly. The beacon also has to be perfectly centered on the top 3x3 layer. If it is even one block off, you will not get the beam. Finally, in older versions of Minecraft, certain blocks like leaves might block the beam, unless they are specifically coded as transparent. In addition to having fun with the beacon's aesthetic and functional possibilities, remember that gathering enough mineral blocks for a full pyramid can be extremely time-consuming. You may need to build iron farms, gold farms, or find large diamond veins to reach the required quantity. GGServers team can help you with beacons at any time. Just access GGServers.com and ask our live chat. Have a nice day!